welcome back to a new program of Commit2Fit. Tonight we're going to get right into it. So today we're doing upper body. So again, we have 5 to 6 stations that you'll run through consecutively. Try to rest very minimal amount if you have to. The whole idea with a circuit is trying to go through each station as quickly as possible to help get your heart rate up. Take 1 to 2 minutes between rounds if you need to, and we are doing a total of 3 rounds. So let's get right at it. Your first station is number 1. It's a tricep press. We're using dumbbells for that. So watch my form. There really is no modification for this one. It's going to be based on your weight. So the idea with this one, in order to target those triceps, is that you want to keep them nice and tight to your body and over your chest. So we're starting down at the bottom, and you're just going to go up, down. As soon as those triceps touch the floor, you're coming back up. Again, you see my arms hugging my ribs. They're sliding down on my ribs each time I come down. As soon as I touch, I press up, press up, press up. And at the top is where you're going to hold the movement for a second. Come down, up. Now, if you're bringing it down for too long, you're going to take the weight off. If you're up too high, if your arms come out, the idea of isolating those triceps or keeping those arms nice and tight, and they're going to scrub against your ribs every time you come down. And that's going to isolate those triceps. So we're doing a total of 12 reps there. I would pick definitely a medium or heavy weight. You want to target those. Your levers are nice and close to your body, so you should be able to do a heavier weight as well. Obviously, depending on where you're at, you want to feel challenged. By the time you get to your 10th rep, you want to be struggling to push out your last 2 reps. If you can do 12 without too much fatigue, or if you can do 12 and you feel like you could do a couple more reps, you need to increase your weight. Okay, so number 2, we're going to an alternating deltoid raise. So we're going to go forward and to the side. So here, be very careful. I pick a light to medium weight because we are using our shoulder muscles. Our levers are going to be further away from our body, so they are going to feel like it's a lot heavier than what it is. So for me, I would do 8 to 10 pounds. And so we're going to start with a nice tight core. Shoulders are going to be back, and you're coming up to shoulder level, down, out to the side to shoulder level, down, and then you're just alternating. So you don't want to lock those elbows out. You want to have a soft elbow. You want to make sure you're bringing them up to the shoulder level. Not anymore. Down. Nice slow motion. Kind of like a 2 count each time. And you don't want to use any momentum. You want to keep that core nice and tight. You want to keep those shoulders out of your ears, so no shrugging. And you just want to make that movement nice and fluid. And that's it. So this one we're doing a total of 10 sets. So 1 out to the front, 1 out to the side is 1. So we're doing 10 sets of the front and side. Number 3, we're going over here to the pec deck. And so right away, you're going to adjust your arms. You're also going to make sure you check your weight before you start, because someone else could be on there and you don't want to pull your arms off. So again, adjust your seat as well. I like it so I'm kind of standing but sitting. Push these straight out. Have that soft elbow. And then it's like you're hugging a tree or you're pulling together, squeezing those chest muscles. You can have a closed grip or an open grip. It's whatever's comfortable. Again, Squeeze, hold, release. Squeeze, hold, release. So again, nice slow movement, holding that squeeze at the top of the movement, then releasing, and again, squeeze, release, soft elbows, exhale on the exertion, so we're, and release. So we're doing a total of 12 of these as well. Again, if you can do 10 reps and you feel like you can do a few more, you want to increase your weight. 10 reps, you should be struggling to get your last 2 reps out. That's kind of the rule of thumb. So number 4 is an angled bicep curl. I have no idea where that is. Oh, it's over here. So number 4 is here. So basically with an angled bicep curl, same thing. We're just going to be going out to the side instead of to the front. So again, another rule with a bicep curl is elbows stay in nice and tight to our body. So when we're coming up, and we're releasing, full movement, full range of motion, up, release, nice tight core, up, release, again, making sure that elbow's nice and tight to the body through each movement. Full range of motion, coming to the top and release, top and release. So that's all there is to that one. That is again 12 reps. Again, you want to pick a weight that is going to challenge you. Number 5 is a chest press laying on the floor with dumbbells. So here, I want you to make sure you have your weights with you. I don't want you twisting. So before you go to lay down, have your weights. Pick a weight that's going to be challenging. This is a floor exercise. So again, remember to push your lower back into the ground when you're pushing up or when you're exerting that force, that movement upwards. So here, we're coming up, and then we're coming down, and then up. You want to make sure that this is over the chest. Nice 1-2 motion up, 1-2 motion down, 1-2 motion up, 1-2 motion down. And again, up and down, and up and down. So there's no rest at the bottom. You're touching, and then you're coming back up. So you're keeping that tension on the entire time. You're bringing the weights kind of close together at the top of the movement, and then coming back down, keeping it over your chest, keeping your shoulders out of it, and that's it. When you release, bring your weights down and bring yourself up, and again, make sure there's no twisting movement with those weights. You could definitely tweak yourself if you move the wrong way. So number 6 is an optional for some of my advanced people that might run through the exercises a little bit more quickly. So remember, your preacher bar is 22 pounds. You can throw some weights on it. Some of the 5-pound, 10-pound weights. Make sure you use your fasteners, your clamps to keep your weight on. But to start with, you can do just the bar to see how it feels. We're just going to do an upright row. So nice soft knees, nice tight core, shoulders back, and up. So our elbows always stay higher than the weight. Release. Up, release. Up, release. So keeping that chest up the whole time. We don't drop that chest. When we come down, the core remains tight, and that's it. So up, release. Bringing that weight up to the shoulders, the elbow always stays above the weight. And that's it. So we're doing 12 of those as well. Again, that is optional. If you have the time and the energy, add that in, challenge yourself, and we will be back for your second workout soon. Bye.